Hi, welcome to Party Food Hero. I'm Aaron. Today we're going to be making pastrami. Very easy to make pastrami, not the kind you have to cure and do all that kind of stuff that takes several days. This is done in an Instant Pot. If you don't have an Instant Pot, I'll have directions on how to do it without one on the website, partyfoodhero.com. Now, I love pastrami. I went to New York a few years ago with my wife. We went to Katz's Deli. It was the best pastrami I've ever had. There's another place called like La Grasse in Boston that's amazing. There's a place in Salt Lake City that has pretty good pastrami. Nowhere is there good pastrami where I live. So I kind of had to figure out a way to make decent pastrami. It's not as good as Katz's Deli, but I haven't been doing it for like 120 years like they've been doing it. So there you go. But as far as an Instant Pot pastrami goes, it's really, really good. I've made this several times. But the secret is it really doesn't take that long. It's really not that hard. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Let's go check it out. All right, for this recipe, you're going to need ground coriander, chipotle pepper, smoked paprika, ground mustard, rub sage, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and corned beef brisket. All right, your Instant Pot should have come with this insert that you are going to use to keep the brisket from just sitting in the water that you're going to put in. If you don't have one of those, you'll just need to figure something out that will keep that brisket elevated so you don't have to worry about it just boiling in the Instant Pot. But yeah, your Instant Pot should have come with it, and if it didn't, shame on Instant Pot. Then you add your water, every last drop. All right, I forgot to record this part, but you are going to take the corned beef brisket out of the package, rinse it in cold water for about 30 seconds to get all the brine off of it, and then you are going to place it in the Instant Pot, fat side up, and get ready to cook some pastrami. You're going to close the vent on it and then set it to manual for 60 minutes. Okay, once it's been 60 minutes, what you're going to do is you're going to let the pastrami sit in the Instant Pot for probably another 15-20 minutes. It's not going to keep cooking it. It's actually going to slowly release the pressure. And this is going to help with breaking down that fat and rendering it down so it's nice and buttery and delicious when you eat it. So just, yeah, like I said, between 15 and 20 minutes. And then after that, you can do the release, the manual release of the pressure, and then you can remove the pastrami. So you're going to open it up and get a little steam bath. And then you're going to remove the pastrami, and then you're going to let it sit for about 15 minutes before you add the rub. This way, a lot of the moisture you can kind of get off of the surface of it. That way the rub adheres to the pastrami a lot better. All right, so we're going to do a little dab-a-roo, getting that excess moisture from the top off. And now we are going to add our rub, which I didn't film me mixing together. It's literally just mix together all the spices and you're good to go. I actually make a bunch of it at a time, so I don't have to constantly be mixing all of the spices together. Trust me, just make a bunch. Just make like double the recipe for this, and then you'll have it. You're gonna make it again. Trust me. And so you'll have it, and it's easy to make. That's the most annoying part. The most annoying part is mixing all the spices together. So if you already have it done, yeah, there's really no excuse not to make this anymore. So yeah, that's how I do it. Get it on all the sides, and then you're gonna let it sit on there for a few minutes more, and then you'll see what happens next. All right, on top of a heavy-duty sheet of aluminum foil, you're going to place your pastrami, and then you're going to wrap it up nice and tight. And then after you're done wrapping this up, you're going to place it into your refrigerator for at least, I'd say, a couple of hours. I do it overnight because I typically make this at night, and then I'll just prepare it kind of for the next day. But you can, 2 hours should be plenty of time. It just helps with getting all those spices adhered and mixed in with pastrami. And this is the next day. Look at that. I opened it up and I am ready to cook this thing. So I'm going to open it up and make a little bowl with the aluminum foil. And then I'm going to place this into my oven to warm it up. It's already fully cooked, but you want to slowly warm up this pastrami. And then once that is all done, you can take a look at what it looks like. There you go. Just delicious. That is a delicious piece of meat. Just be careful. It is hot, but, you know, I'm crazy. So I'm just going to pull it out anyways, even though it's kind of hot on my hands. Just the sacrifices I make for my viewers. And then what you're going to want to do when you're cutting this is you want to cut against the grain. And that's just going to help with having a nice tender bite as you're eating it. So that's the best way to do it. You want to get a giant knife. This knife is actually for just regular brisket, but it works great for cutting this little pastrami as well. And that was me just checking to see which way the grain was running in the beef. Sometimes it's hard to tell on the fat side, so just flip it over and then you can generally see which way it's running, and then you just cut right against that grain, and then you're gonna have a delicious, delicious sandwich or whatever you want to do with it. You can cut this as thin as you want. If you have like a meat slicer and you want to just do this like paper thin, that would be awesome too. I don't want to get my meat slicer out because it's a giant pain to clean, so I'm just gonna do some thick slices and make a nice sandwich with it. Here comes my favorite part. All right, now for my favorite part of the video, I get to eat the food. So here we go. I'm not even gonna say anything. That's amazing. The fact that you can make that in an Instant Pot is crazy. The rub that you put on it really gives you that pastrami flavor. It's really juicy, super tender. It's just an amazing sandwich. I've always wanted to be able to make pastrami at my house. The recipes I've always looked at took such a long time and so many ingredients. This is easy. You have to make this at your house. I made this the other day. I made some smash burgers and then put this pastrami on it. Huge hit, huge hit. Everybody loved it. So make this for your next party, barbecue or whatever, or just make it for yourself. It's delicious. Just do it. Just do that. Now, okay, is it as good as Katz's Deli? No, it's not. But you want to know what? I don't live anywhere near there, and I'm not going to be going there anytime soon. This is a great alternative if you don't have the ultimate luxury of living close to Katz's Deli. Yes, I know that they deliver or whatever, but it's crazy expensive. So make this. Make it for sure. Comment down below if you have any questions, suggestions. Let me know what you tried it on. If you, besides a hamburger, which I'm obsessed with putting everything on top of. Don't forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, tell your friends about it, tell your family about it. Listen, you might have a friend he comes over, brings some crappy dish that nobody really likes, or just something he bought at the store real quick, and help your friends out. You want to help them become good party food heroes as well. Tell them about the channel. They can make good food, and then they can bring the pastrami over and bring over all the other delicious things that we have on this channel. Go to the website, partyfoodhero.com. I have instructions on how to make this exact same pastrami if you don't have an Instant Pot. Follow us on Instagram at partyfoodhero. And remember, be the party food hero. I am so glad I made this because I'm really hungry and I'm going to finish it. Good day, sir. Be the party food hero.